Are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels. Julio Teheran gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Ro. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball in for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First offering on its way. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's the ball. The count is 2-1.
Ground ball right side. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The designated hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mark Canha batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. 1-0 the count. Here it comes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 3-1 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Batting it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Chapman on third with 2 out. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
The catcher, Austin.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's kicked out.
The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Justin Upton the next to hit. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Drilled down the line. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting. Second.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now to the plate, Max Stassi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp is calling for it. 2 down. Ready now for L.A. Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went after the high one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. The 1-2. Fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1-1 is laid off for ball two. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2.
High and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that is off the wall. In quickly with it is Trout, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He's set, and the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. High in the air down the right field line. Goodwin's in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Count is 1-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Upton. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Popped him up. Kemp waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no run. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder,
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And a ball, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center. And I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay.
now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey! Count this ball.
Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit softly down the line at first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball down.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stephen Piscotty is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Way to get dirty. He goes to first. It's late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continued. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, Austin Allen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 4-0. So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Digging in to try it again, Max Stassi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now back, second base.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Here's the pitch. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Popped up. Olsen shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. They're gone in order. Felix Pena is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pena offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out of the inning. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Marcus Semien will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I have arrived.
Off.
Albeit
Ready
quite
with another
tardy.
2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to
Chris
expand the
Bassett
strike
throwing
zone,
no
but he
through
did and
6.
held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And leading off,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon, 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters
No
early in these
continues.
ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1.
Your timing is off.
1 out, nobody on.
Off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Haven't played in a few days.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that pitch is out.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Ready once again, Matt Olson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
7.
Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Mark Canha is on deck. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Oakland.
Now in the box, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Chris Davis next to bat. No hit to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Cam Bedrosian gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit out towards second. There is La Stella. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have
5
to
outs
start
away
worrying
from
about
immortality.
things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat. Is this
base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning
Just
number
foul.
8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll
And there
depart
it is,
with
folks.
the lead.
No hitter ruined.
New
Bloop
pitcher
single.
coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. So Joe
Now
Adele
must
bats
focus
now
on the game.
as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
It's only 4 runs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in
Not
his 2
over yet,
at-bats so
folks.
far.
Halos cut lead in half.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Let's go. Good at bats.
Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. So stepping in, Austin Allen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him
like
home.
a buffoon.
At the plate, Ramon
Back and
Laureano,
forth.
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so
Very
far in this one
buffoon-like.
and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now batting, Tony Kemp. Lifetime versus this arm. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ty Buttrey takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this will be fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Liam Hendricks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
No further runs come across.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Let's go.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he needs to make something
Trout
happen. They're down to
continues
their
to
final
struggle.
out here in the 9th. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look at
Halo
that on-deck
bats are
circle
asleep.
and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Rendon waving at garbage.
Angels down to their last strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The A's took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Bassett earns his first win of the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Liam Hendricks records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Angels, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Drive home safely. You were rusty that game, sir. Four and 9. Inauspicious start for Halos. Indeed, very difficult start to season. Astros ranked 1 or 2. Oakland better than you. LOL. Trout day off.
We are under the lights as the show
not
gets you
fully
ready for
rested.
another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an
Absurd.
intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers.
Halos at Tigers.
It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Spencer Turnbull gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
Wow,
He's
wow,
sitting
wow.
just south of 300 in April.
That could have been a triple. Caught in gap.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And there's ball 2 now. Turnbull is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there. 2 down.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Tigers will... Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already.
And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Cabrera on second. Maben at first. 2 out in the inning. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammate They're loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1 on its way.
Canning Griffin
Fastball
in a
just
triple.
missed above the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Well hit to right, but foul.
Canning earned his rotation spot with last
Soft liner
start.
to the right side, but there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Tigers get just the one.
But
On
now
to the-
struggling against mighty Tigers.
Here's Justin Upton now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Pujols saves 2 more runs.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Escapes with only 1 run.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Halos must win series like these against poor teams.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
Even
Reaching
with
back
poor
is
pitchers
Maven
like Canning
to the
going.
track, out of here to the deepest
Bats must
part of the
awaken.
yard.
Need quality at-bats.
Justin Upton with the solo home
Wow.
run. The
J-Up.
301st of his career as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to
Sticks
give
that
up a
out.
towering blast to one
And
of the best
peace.
players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
301.
It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Dead center. Blasted.
Here's
Bombed.
Albert now.
Crushed.
The first baseman, number 5.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Creamed.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Cremated.
On to first.
Demolished.
So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground
Decimated.
ball for the first out.
That is correct. The
At the plate,
Destroyed.
Andrelton Simmons is
Slammed.
ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Stung. Walloped.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Bases are
Tomahawked.
empty, 1 man out.
Laced. Lacered.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Tattooed.
Here it comes.
Pujols meanwhile
Line
continues
drive
to hit
center
under
field.
Mendoza
And
line.
that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pujols may hit under Mendoza line for the whole year.
Joe
There's enough.
Adele.
So Joe Adele bats now as he will take strike
Simba
1 on the
being
fastball
Simba.
here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Adele is a guy
Joey
that can
Adele
really
up.
pick him up and
The
put
rook.
him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does
Spencer
for an
Turnbull
infield
throwing
or an
darts.
outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays
Who the
against
fuck
this
is
guy.
Spencer Turnbull?
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some
Turnbull
from time to
nipping
time,
corners.
especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
From the
96
stretch.
on the black.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
For some reason I watch you play and I am happy.
2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Love Halo TV.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Angels set to get his evening at the plate started. Nico Goodrum, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Everything this guy
throws
is
hard.
That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good
High
heater.
velocity.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. I got a full count.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting 9th, the third baseman, javeno11's.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
In his career, Candelario is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter
Trout
right
and
here, you
J.R.
can't be
couldn't
leaning
decide
out
who
over.
would get
I know
goal.
those first 2 pitches were in the outer half.
And with high
Nothing
ground
saying
out.
you can't ride a fastball in right here.
And that's in for his second hit of the
Tigers
afternoon.
recapture lead.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Pitch is
Trout now
piling
playing
up, 44,
center.
and he's not clear of the second yet. 2-0 now.
Adele in center.
Hit back toward the mound.
Trout fatigue.
And Cabrera's going to
Needed
have
rest.
himself a base hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a
Moving with the
changeup
knock.
that's right there, 1-1. And
Cannon
the slider's
getting
in the
can.
dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Miggy is awful now.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope.
Miggy won Triple Crown.
Throw to first in
Now
time,
he's a scrub.
and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Escapes with only
And
one
with
run.
that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. First offering on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That evens it up 1-1.
An
Well
overcast
hit.
night here in
Deep down
Detroit.
the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Tough area.
Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle.
Can hear a gunshot in the distance.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off.
Great at bat by La Stella. 8-pitch double.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Making Turnbull throw pitches.
In the dirt here. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one's
Uncalled for the
inside and
swing.
high, 1-2 now.
Absurd.
Takes this the other way to right. Stewart back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him.
The third baseman, number 6.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Trout laced it right at right fielder.
A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away
Brendan
from getting out of a lot
single.
of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up
Game
a
tied
2-out,
again.
2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Bottom
Justin
feeders
Upton, the
duking it
next
out.
to hit. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Cellar dwellers.
Upton, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked
Foul
with Tigers
tip
manager
caught by
Ron
catcher.
Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And
Game
overall,
tied
he's
again.
really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality
Possessed
of the
Heidi
at-bats they're
Watney.
putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Completely pointless
Runs
narrative.
outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maven double.
Talk about being in a zone.
Former
This guy's been
Yankee.
raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll get into third
Cannon
here
continues
on
to
the
not
flyout,
get
so
hitters
he's
out.
90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting, number 14.
1 gone here in the Detroit third. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
We're only
Red
in
gem
the
by
third
single,
inning,
but
and
run
his pitch
scores.
count is above 60. That's not being too efficient
And
with the
Tigers
pitches.
once again
Throw to Pujols is
recapture
going to be
lead.
in time, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Cannon doesn't want to hold
Matt,
the
I had a
tie.
chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The bat, number 2.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Pujols is still a machine, but now he's an out machine. A poorly oiled machine.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
A broken machine. An obsolete machine.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Joe Adele.
At the plate now, Joe Adele, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Due to broken fatigue, Halos cannot bat Ohtani at all.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down even at 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Another blooper single.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Castro, a California-born ball player, who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman.
Wow, thought that was single. Mickey robbed it.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number
Standing
22.
in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Lifted in the air out to left field. Upton's after it. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. No balls and a strike to count.
More fielding woes.
Ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more
Fielding
balls from
woes
him
cannot
now.
rear their
That's
heads.
a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And Tigers tack on another run due to horrid play by J. Up.
Well, I
2
think
run
it's safe
lead.
to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee
Rippon
you my
turning
man's
back the
smiling
clock
on the
here.
inside.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Rippon
And this one's
sings.
in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Well, they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Jordan Zimmerman, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Tommy La Stella is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Turnbull done already.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's just
Turnbull
1 for
can't
6.
get through 5.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Jordan Zimmerman enters game.
He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. There's one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch, a swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton, number 302 career, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball.
And J up goes yard again.
Pitch on the way.
Second jack of game. Number 302 of career.
That one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy
Blasted.
drive if he has the right approach going.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me."
Bombarded.
With the side retired. But the Angels get 2 both
Crushed.
on this 2-run home
Creamed.
run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 4
Cremated.
apiece.
Slammed. Stung.
Trying
Laced.
to pick things up where we left off. Cameron Maybin. He'll
Lacered.
start things out here in a
Walloped.
tie ball game.
Tomahawked. Tattooed. Umpire Horde call.
Matt Andrees is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Delay.
here.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
Tuckage. Earthlings require tuckage. Andreas shall enter game. Halo's still down a run. Once again playing from behind. Halo's playing from behind every single game. Must fight back. Controller must be reconnected. Battery is dying. Controller requires juice. Game on. Matty Andreas on the bunt.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it.
Controller has been plugged into console for added
now
juice.
The 2-0.
Game tied once again.
2-2.
A seesaw battle. Back and forth go Tigers and
3-2 to the
Halos.
Tigers center fielder. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
No Elia requires honey. Honey bunny. I also like honey. As do bees and other insects.
Now the pitch.
Honey has
Austin
been distributed.
comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 2. Hey!
Hopped up. Pujols in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
I
He was
think
a ground-out
Andreas is
victim
better than
last time
Canning,
up.
sir.
Pitch popped up, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4.
Andreas vying to replace Canning in rotation.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The job of Coach Madden is not easy. Many question marks
Bounce it to
indeed.
the left side. Throw to first gets him.
Many decisions to be made.
So the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Joe Adell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His
And
approach is
another delay.
obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now.
Brief delay.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Maben is there, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Not shortstop, Nico.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Halos go 1-2-3 in the 6th.
Line to the right side. Goodwin is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready for another chance? Jeimer Candelario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and
Halos
missed, and
making
that's strike
Andreas
2.
work to keep game
Classic
tied.
case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss got him reaching. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Halos are tired of always having to play from behind.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Goodwin.
Oh dear.
He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he is in there.
And I think that may
Strike
have been
out
the situation
wild
where the
pitch
runner
safe
on
at
first
first.
was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
What the hell? You were there. Didn't put glove up. Didn't put glove up at all.
And it looks as though the decision makers
He
in the
literally
dugout will
ran
give him a
wide
free
to goal.
pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Animation doesn't
and the force
kick in.
play is now in order. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Absolute nonsense.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base
Now
hit.
Halos
And the
must get
second
out of
run
jam
will
with
score as
Miggy
well.
up.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. First and second now, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total
Why is Miguel
disaster.
Cabrera
Yeah,
4
sometimes
for
pitching
4?
is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys
He
out
isn't
there,
good
that
anymore.
would be pretty huge.
He hasn't been good in 3 years. Once again Halos must fight back.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To
Wild
second for
pitch
1.
strikeout
For
followed
1
by no
balls. They get
animation
them
on
both,
fly ball
and they
followed
end
by
the
Miggy
inning.
4 for 4 nonsense.
Gregory Soto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65.
In now, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the
Inconvenient
1-0
DP.
pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number
Halos
7.
down 2 again must fight back.
Here's Tommy La Stella now.
Halos have been fighting back all game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. Count
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
CPU does not ever OA.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bull.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And the stellar
Every
wall.
ball club has that spark
What?
plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a
Trout
lot of
up.
productive innings.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone.
Move
for the
and for
first
big
strike.
hit by Mike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Buck Farmer takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often,
Trout
but that's
trying
kind of
too
how they're
hard.
using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of
Random
the
up.
same-handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out. Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 2-1 home is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
Randolph comes through with knock.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike
J
one.
Up needs third
Farmer,
jack.
6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Score remains steady at 6-4. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The center fielder, Cameron.
First pitch on its way.
JFK.
Count 1-0.
Cannot expect J Up to hit 3 jacks.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in now, Austin Romine. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
Number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 6-4. Brian Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Striding in, Albert Pujols. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Candelario in foul ground. And they can't run it down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Slow roller left side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Joe Adell, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Garcia, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Low for ball 1. Left center, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll look at a fastball.
Joey Adell taking his rookie lumps.
0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, Tigers have hammered out 13 hits.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
Justin Anderson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Angels.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Joe Jimenez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading off for the Angels.
New inning set to get underway. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Jimenez, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. So striding forward now, Tommy La Stella. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
2-0, here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Detroit Tigers
and drive home
an important
safely.
6th inning to victory in
4-10.
this one. Jordan Zimmerman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his
Early
second.
season struggles
so that just
for
about does
Halos
it for
continue.
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and
Cannon
our
did
entire
not
crew.
want
I'm
it.
Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Indeed complete garbage.
Tigers, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors.
Your
They left
fielder
10
was at
on
ball.
base. For the Angels,
No
4 runs
animation.
on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for
Hitting .215. Astros 5-8. Oakland 10-4. Wow. Triple header on tap. These are great days. I love triple and quadruple headers. Halo TV is awesome.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the
Indeed,
air.
we are
Today we've
progressing.
got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy,
Despite
what really turned
struggles,
his career
Halos
around,
truck on.
learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with
Michael
him,
Fulmer
he will
on
be
bump.
really tough to hit.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, even after the
Here is
victory last
Tigers
time
ace.
out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 50. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Against Bundy, who is up against ultimatum by General Manager Pellis.
Ready now, Mike Trout, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Maben's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angel. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde.
Bundy given ultimatum.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it.
Bundy pitching for his life. Pitching for his job.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Grounder down the line at third.
Or he shall lose rotation spot.
That evens things at 2-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it
Andy
down.
relegated to long relief or even triple A.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Tigers. Justin Upton the next to hit. He went deep last night twice. First pitch on its way to Upton. Lays off 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0. Hot shot to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Albert now as he takes a called strike on
J-Up
Black.
continues
It's
to
0-1.
hit.
Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's
You
time for
must
the changeup.
practice patience.
This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Must wait for good
And there's a
pitches.
slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And
In now is
backwards Cade
Andrelton
inside
Simmons
corner.
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center.
It is
for the
not
second
easier
out of
when
the
you
inning.
have a lead serve.
Batting 7.
Digging in now, number
the
74.
opposite.
He stands in for the first time in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Upton, the runner at first with 2 gone.
It's harder when to have a lead because CPU makes comeback due to rubber band
Good
logic.
tailing fastball for a
We've
strike,
established
1-1.
this.
The string on him, 1-2.
So please do
Able
not
to
make it
protect the
sound
plate
as
with
if
2
it's
strikes,
easier
and
when
you'll
up
see another
because
one.
it is a fallacy.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
You
In
are
the
clearly
dirt
mistaken.
here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's
It is
fouled
absolutely
away.
not easier. You're making excuses.
Popped him up.
I don't want to
Romine
hear
is
excuses.
under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning
I'm
number
sick of
2.
excuses.
And we are tied 0-0. Here's Cameron Maben now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
The center fielder, Cameron Maben.
First pitch on its way.
Agree on the pressing. When losing we all press.
The 1-0.
Cannot argue that. Hey ha 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 ha.
2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1
Don't believe
now.
in rubber band
Well,
logic.
that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to
You've
lose the
believed
leadoff
in it
guy
every year.
in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. First chance for him here with a man
But
on
not this year
following the
because it
leadoff
doesn't
walk.
suit you.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To Pujols, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty
The game
costly,
clearly
but
has
that
comeback
won't be the case
logic.
this time after the 2-ball.
Kristen Stewart is
And
in with
you've
2
seen
away
it
now
many,
as he
many
looks at a
times,
called
sir.
strike 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So striding in, Jason Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is low, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. None out. Runners at first and second. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Right side, but it's well foul. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Halos threatening.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get.
Wow.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the
Base
ball.
is juiced, no out.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a
And Trout
situation
up.
like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Second home
And there
run
it goes.
early in the year as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Michael Trout.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the
Grand
ropes, bases
salami.
loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake,
Peace.
and the big slugger made him pay.
Mike has
And now
had
is
enough.
Anthony Rendon. As the changeup to him drops in there for
Taking
the first
matters
strike.
into his own hands.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
4 runs here in this half inning. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Line drive to center field. Maben is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the damage long since done for the Halos as they get 4 on the grand slam. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jamer.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. This is skied out toward right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. 1-0 the count. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
No, sir.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
That's comeback logic in full effect.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits.
You know
no
there's
errors,
comeback logic.
Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, number 74 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning.
And solid contact there as his ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To 2-2 now. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Out of play off to the right. The 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball well outside. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Settling in now, Cameron Maybin reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Taken in by Simmons. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Kristen Stewart. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat,
Comeback logic has been initiated.
This guy a little bit.
As expected.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 4-2. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with 1 swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a
Bundy
real
not
grind of a
pitching
start
badly
for
with
him.
ultimatum
The pitch count
hanging
is
over
much
his
higher than
noggin.
he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman.
You're trash. I am better in Demond Dynasty.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's down.
A ball and a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You're trash, boy. I have Trout Diamond.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
A Diamond Dynasty tweenie has intruded
Checks
your
his swing
game.
here, but he does so in time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Runners on first with 1 down.
Halo Ticketmaster does not sell tickets to tweenie boppers. He must vacate the premises immediately.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Or be prosecuted to
So
the
he'll make
fullest
his way to
extent
the
of the
dugout
law.
after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. 0-1 the count. One strike to Pujols. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Throw won't get him.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Pujols just misses 3-run jack.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Past
And then
history
runner
with Jordan
almost
Zimmerman,
gets
he's
thrown
got 8
out overrunning
hits
third
in
base.
36 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Never a dull moment on Halo TV.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, number 74, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Never know
In the
what
corner,
mistakes you
slicing
shall
foul.
encounter.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Angels get 1 on the Pujols double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-2 Angels. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron
Halos
Gardenhire
push
during
across
the break
another
about
run.
the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased
Now
with
a
how little they're
3-run
swinging
cushion.
and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes
Bundy
once
trying
in
to
the
get
game,
a win.
all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination
Needs
continues,
a
he
V.
thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll try to follow up the double in his
Must
last
prove he
at-bat
is
with
worthy
another
of
big hit right
rotation
here.
spot.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1 and 2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fold him, and the umpire, too.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Strike called. Now the throw down is in time as Castro got him.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into
Run me
second.
that second.
And he's safe.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
First
Forward
delivery to
throw
him on
allows
the way.
runner to take second.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 home.
Pull, that's inside.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella has it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Tigers leave one. They trail 5-2. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He steps in off a base hit in his
Mickey
last
finally
at-bat.
makes an out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he
Only
starts the
took 8
number 8
at-bats.
hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Pitch popped up. Romine over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Goodwin swinging at pitches over his head.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
Ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Jason Castro. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Jason Castro
When that pitch was grooved right down Main
continues
Street,
his good
couldn't
hitting.
believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough
Third
to
jack
put a
of
great
season.
swing on it.
4-run cushion for Halos. That was crushed.
Standing in now, Tommy LaStella.
Second base.
As he takes a cold strike at
Blasted.
the knees, it's 0-1.
Bombed.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Bamboozled.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the
Cream.
outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He
Crushed.
smelled that heater coming
Cremated.
inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to
Demolished.
get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Decimated. Destroyed.
Mike Trout will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the
Laced.
3rd inning of the ballgame as
Lacer.
you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early
Slammed.
on.
Stung.
First offering on its way.
Walloped.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Tomahawked.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed
Pulverized.
up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory.
Being
Foul
careful
ball.
with Trout.
The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that.
And
one too
Trout
much.
earns the walk.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 count. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. The tag gets one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get
That
something
could have
going.
been triple
And the
played
last
if
thing you
there
want to
were
do
no
is
outs.
fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And the Tigers are in business to start the inning. They've got a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Detroit is
Cameron
cavernous.
Maben is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lifted in the
Another
air out
triple.
towards left center. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a
makes
pitching
it
change as
6-3.
that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy.
That'll
So
be
he'll
all
head for
for
the
Dylan.
showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his
He pitched
3-run
left.
lead. Noah Ramirez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th
Not
inning.
bad, not
In now,
great.
Austin Romine as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Madden has
Throw gets
decisions
him
to
one
make.
gone. Now to the plate, Kristen Stewart. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Noelia takes over on bump.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Maben rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Noelia promptly gives up single and it's a 2-run game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Jeimer Candelario started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Ronnie Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51. Ronnie Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Albert Pujols is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
3-1 and Jay up swinging at a pitch in the clouds.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Pujols finally
right
above
I'm
100.
still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pujols down again.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there.
Pujols may not hit 100 at his
Maybe get
pace.
2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now at the plate, number 74. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use
Why
that
would you
changeup
DH John
like
A. Jones?
most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Ready now for L.A. Brian Goodwin.
He never
2 outs and
plays.
2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Why not play him in the field to allow a regular fielder to rest at DH?
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone
I'd
in the
still
worst
put
way.
him in the field to allow someone to rest at DH. Halos load bases.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you're
Castro
hitting in
up.
this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This
Can
guy's
put game
really
out of
scuffling
reach.
out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
The count now at 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
John Schreiber answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out.
And Tigers walk in a run. Garcia
First
looking
pitch
like a
on its
jewel.
way. Tommy LaStella is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
7-4.
2 out, bases loaded.
Garcia gun.
1-1. to Tommy
Joshua
LaStella.
Schreiber enters game. Loretto.
And it's fouled away.
A side
1-2
armor.
pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. The 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels get just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Angels lead it 7-4.
A submariner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. Last time through was a base hit.
Just misses another salami. Must urinate. Urination is vital. Halo's 3-run cushion. Penn trying to hold win for Bundy. Trout doing crunches in center. Playing basketball with Trout glove in center now.
Take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Black man dunks the ball.
Comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff
Trout
hitters on
settled
base.
for a J.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
No balls in one
Camera
strike.
enters.
The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's in control.
First pitch single.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing
And
smoke.
another single.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught
And
to throw
Tigers
strikes early,
threatening.
and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him. Now what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base, that's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that means Jonathan
Mickey
Scope will
promptly
get ready at
grounds
the
into
plate.
DP.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And
Mickey
Trout will
zero
make
speed.
the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Foot race between Mickey and Pujols would end up in someone dying.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The center fielder, number 27.
Camera escapes unscathed.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
First pitch on its way. Justin Upton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Trout and Rendon both blown away.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7. Bottom of the end.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, Cameron.
Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Angels. Number
Here's the
31.
first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it.
Madden has clearly made Camera 7th inning man and Tyrone Buttrey set up man. Wow. What the fuck was that? Please capture video. Play literally never happened. Pop up and play ended. Ball never landed.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time.
Why does the weirdest shit happen in your games? I never see this shit.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
You get plays where ball disappears in air.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Gregory Soto enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a pitch too
All
low.
out dive and misses it.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Pujols being gifted hits.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Game won't allow Pujols to hit under
A
100.
little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. No one out with a runner at second. Joe Adell will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 59, Joe Adell.
The 2-2. Weak grounder back
That
to the
pitch
mound.
was so bad even Pujols could advance and he's
off-balance
almost
throw
dead.
beats him at first, and
0
that's
speed.
a tough play.
Pujols
So
out.
coming to the plate, number 74. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Adell shall
From the
pinch run
stretch,
as
here's the
Pujols
pitch.
was out of
Ripped
breath.
toward the gap in right. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Bad news Tigers here.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Triple
Starting to
almost
go around
turns
there,
into
but he
inside
holds
the
up,
park
ball
home
1.
run.
If he doesn't shorten his swing
Tiger
up right there,
baseball,
there's no
folks.
chance he keeps his
At
bat
its
back.
finest.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A man at third with 1 away. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this
This
one
is
down.
not even a save situation anymore. 4-run
And
lead.
he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Hit out towards second. A throw to the plate. And that's the second out. Jason Castro will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Goodwin still out at first somehow.
That's the ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2
From
outs
bad
here with
news
the runner at
Tigers to
third.
crisp fielding.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
Meanwhile have now made 418 comments in 3 games.
Mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Angels in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. Joe Adell remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base. Matt Theis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first.
Not a save situation.
And now pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Staying with Buttry as it's not a save
He
sit.
takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad
Opposite
body
field
language
jack.
right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, Dero, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that misses, ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece
Nico
right there.
Good
He
run
was
showing opposite
definitely
field
late on that
power.
pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Jeimer Candelario is sent packing for
Here
the
comes
first out
Robles
in the
as it
bottom of
should
the
be a
ninth.
save situation
Now
now.
there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next to the Tigers.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Goodwin is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. That's in there. Base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. At the plate, Jonathan Scope, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
A ball and a strike.
And Miggy another
2-run
hit.
game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Fouled away.
Tying run at bat.
Last breath for the Tigers. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Halos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
And
Dylan
Scope
Bundy
flies out
gets
to end the
win on the
game.
mound, his 1st of the year. Hansel Robles hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan
Robles
Plesac,
shuts
Heidi
it down.
Watney, and our entire crew.
Bundy
I'm Matt
gets the win.
Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 13 hits.
Bundy walking with a little
They
pep
left
in his
11
step
men on
after
base.
first win of campaign. Strutting onto field.
6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Your closer's ERA is over 5. Not a good thing. No ERA finally under 10. Unfortunately Bundy's still over 10. Halo's up to 13th ranking. 5.71 ERA. 5-10. Two more with Detroit. And the putrid Miami Marlins. .224-10 average. Triple header completed. Your pitching staff is better than 10 other teams. Probably Marlins and Tigers and Orioles and 7 others. Yankees 11-4. Expected.